What's up, everybody? TheBackPackPlayer is back with another game review. This is gonna be about Dead Space 3. Yeah, Dead Space 3. I played all of the Dead Space games. This is the fourth game. There's Dead Space 1, 2, and Dead Space Extraction, and Dead Space 3. I got the limited edition, so I got some extra stuff on it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Dead Space 3, about the story, about the character, about the enemies, about the graphic, about the environments, everything. Yeah, so please, I hope you like it. Dead Space 3. I just want to say that Dead Space 3 is not as scary as the first two games. Dead Space 1 is a fucking masterpiece. I think they can never do a game that is that scary. They will, I can promise, in the future there will be no Dead Space game that can scare you that much as the first game did. I can say that Dead Space 3, for example, it is a very good horror game, or it's a very good action game, but not a good horror game. I mean, the game has a very interesting story, very good and interesting characters. The monster design is awesome, very good. But it's a good action game. I actually felt really the game was really intense. You know, in Dead Space 3 actually, when I played it, I really wanted to, you know, go to the end. I wanted to play through the entire game, and I just wanted to see the ending. I just wanted to see how Dead Space 3 will end. And there's only been one game before that I felt that about. That I felt so excited about the ending. So that's a good thing. But Dead Space 2 is not a good horror game. No, definitely not. I was very excited about the story in this game because Dead Space, as you may know, Dead Space is about destroying markers, that is alien technology and the life source for the necromorphs. So in Dead Space 1, I'm just gonna tell the story in the game very quick, okay? First, in Dead Space 1, you are coming to an abandoned ship. You are finding then you find out that there's been a marker, and that marker had made everyone to zombies or aliens, what the fuck they are. And what you do in that game is that you are destroying the marker. And then in Dead Space 2, you are doing exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. The story was pretty much the same. So when I heard about Dead Space 3, I was very excited about the story because I thought that it would be just the same as the two first games, and I really didn't want that. And you know, it wasn't, because in Dead Space 3 you are not searching for one marker to destroy. You are searching for so-called the alien's origin, so to speak, or the marker's life source. And what you're trying to find in Dead Space 3 is a machine that can turn off. If you turn that machine off, every goddamn marker in the entire galaxy will be turned off too, and therefore the necromorphs, aliens, will die. In the end of the game, you don't actually see that the marker's been turned off. You don't see that the aliens being extinct. So I don't know. I mean, in Dead Space 3, you are destroying the so-called machine and you're saving the galaxy. You're saving the entire world. So I'm kind of worried how they will continue the Dead Space genre or the Dead Space story. Yeah, but Dead Space 3 story, that was the best thing about it, the story. Absolutely. The Dead Space 3 had a very good story. That was the best of it. Yeah. The game was much harder than the first two games. First, you can build your own weapon, and that's what you do. And you are searching everywhere to find parts to build your ultimate weapon. The weapon is actually very weak in the beginning of the game. If you don't try to upgrade your weapon, they are really weak, even on the easiest difficulty. And I played on the easiest. Still, it was very hard. Yeah. When it comes to the monster design, there's not so many new enemies in this game, and yeah, not so many new enemies. Yeah, the graphic has been improved. It's better than Dead Space 2. And I know that there's been some. I just want to say one last thing about this game before the review is done. I know that a lot of people have been complaining about a monster. I can't remember its name now. I think it's called the Ripper or the Raper or something. I have no idea. But it's a gigantic spider with 4 legs and 3 tentacles. Yeah. So what you're trying to do with this is that you first try to shoot its tentacles, and when you do that, 3 more tentacles are coming out from its mouth. What you need to do then is to shoot 2 of these. When you've done that, the monster will run away. You fight against it 3 times. 2 times it will run away. The 3rd time you can actually kill it. And here's the problem. A lot of the fans have had problems with this monster. They say that that the monster is so fucking hard to kill. Yeah, it can be hard, but if you have 2 things, you don't need to worry. Or actually, if you have 3 things. First, you need med packs, you need a lot of ammo, and a lot of stasis pack. And the health drinks or health kit, or what the fuck it is, or med kit, so to speak. If you have that, you need that because there's one attack that you can't run away from. The monster will always hit you with it. You're using your med packs to heal yourself, of course. Then you need a lot of ammo to shoot against the tentacles. Then you need your stasis pack because what you need to do is you have to try to use stasis on this enemy. Then you have to shoot his tentacles. First, he has 3 on his back, so shoot them, and then he will open his mouth, and what he's going to do then is to use another stasis pack to, yeah, do that again, and then shoot at his three enemies. We've done that the first 2 times he run away, but after the third one we can kill him. Or on the third one. So I don't understand why people have been complaining so much about that enemy. For me, the enemy was so fucking easy. There were no problem killing that thing. No problem. I can't understand why people have been complaining about the monster. Yeah, so that was pretty much everything about Dead Space 3. I hope you liked the review. Don't forget to like the video and give a comment, and of course don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, have a nice day.